Hi, I'm going to show you how to make homemade, semi-homemade pineapple turnovers for Thanksgiving. First, you're going to need to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. It's best to cook these sized ones at 12 minutes, 15 minutes. You'll get a little bit of darkening around the edges. So I would say 12 minutes at 400 degrees would be perfect. First, what you want to do is you want to have a countertop. Little secret. Wax paper, put a little water on your countertop, put it down, just sticks really great. So I'm going to do that right now. Put a little water down. Bam, sticks like glue. Second thing you want to do, pre-made, pre-rolled pie crust. Make sure these are defrosted because if you try to peel them apart where they're still frozen, you're just going to make a mess. Trust me. Take it out of the package. Start at the end like you're going to make a pie. Carefully unroll it from the edge. Simple. No rolling, no mixing. That saves you about, I'd say a good half-hour work right there just doing that. Second little trick that I learned is you want to take a margarita glass. It's about the size that you want to use. And you just basically, if you want to flour the top, you can. I didn't, and it works fine. You just move it back and forth. And just lift. It makes perfect little round circles. You want to use as much dough as you possibly can the first time around. And whatever dough you have left, you can make into a ball, roll it out, and make some more turnovers. And you want to get rid of the extra dough, just pull it off to the side. That way you can use it later. And there we go. Okay, now I've already pre-made my pineapple filling. I used 2 cans of about 13 ounces or so, maybe 13 to 16 ounce cans. Drain it real well. As you can tell, mine's a little brown in color, and that's because I used 1/4 cup of pomegranate juice. Just for the health factor, I've used walnuts. The recipe that I used called for 2/3 cup of sugar and 1 can. I basically used 2/3 cup of sugar with 2 cans of pineapple, 1 small bag of walnuts, some coconut, 3 tablespoons lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons flour, and about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to thicken. I would say you want to make it about this consistency. If it's not that, put a little bit more cornstarch in it and whisk it around on medium to low heat over the stove until it starts bubbling. Just make sure you keep stirring it so your mixture doesn't burn at the bottom of your pan. Okay, I am using a 1 teaspoon dipper for the filling, and you want to put that in the middle of each of your turnovers. And try not to get too much over the 1 teaspoon, or it's just going to spill out the sides when you try to fold it closed. Which basically then you just kind of wipe off and hope it doesn't cause too much burning on your pineapple turnover. Okay, there we go, basically. Oops. Then you want to, a little secret of the trade here, get your pan, spray it with some cooking spray, which I've already done, and get egg white, a little painter's brush, moisten the edges because that's going to basically seal them closed for you. And just brush around in a circle like that. Then, next thing you want to do is you want to carefully fold over the dough. Press it down with your fingers. And then we're going to come back to that dough with our fork here in a second. We just want to get these all turned over. And that one I'm just going to have to fix there in a minute. And after you get those turned over, nice little pod there, you're going to take a kitchen fork and you want to spray the tongs, just the underside, with a little of your coating, and then you just take your fork, you press it down. Yeah, you can lift, but I've noticed it's easier to push your fork down and just slide it off the dough gently. You don't need to push real hard. There you go. When you slide the fork off, if you notice it's starting to pull, just wipe off the dough off the fork and then spray it again and you're ready to go. Basically just press and slide. Press and slide, and see it's starting to tear there, so I'm going to clean my fork off. Gently peel it off. Bring it over here. Well, put it in the oven, 12 minutes to max, and you've got really nice Thanksgiving turnovers.